Good morning, my children, and welcome back to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. For today, my children, we're going to make an activity that is called means of transportation. But teacher, what is that? What does it mean? ¿Qué significa? Means of transportation, medios de transporte. And those are basically the objects that can take us from one place to another without walking. Los medios de transporte son todos los objetos que nos llevan de un lugar a otro sin necesidad de que nosotros caminemos. Ahora, existen varios tipos de medios de transporte. Existen los que son los que pasan sobre el mar, the ones that go by air, by sea, or by land, los que son terrestres, los que son de mar y los que son aéreos. Okay? Today we're going to talk about the most common, vamos a hablar de los más comunes that exist around the world, que existen alrededor del mundo. So, the activity of today, my children, is part of your teddy book and it's located right here in this page. So, you know what comes next. If you want to work along with the teacher Jacob, si ustedes quieren trabajar junto con el teacher Jacob, you have 5 seconds to grab your teddy book with the page of today and your pencil case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's begin. Now, once again, the activity is located right here. Okay, as you can see here, we have several rectangles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rectangles in total. In each one of them, we are going to draw the mean of transportation that the book indicates us. Dentro de cada rectángulo vamos a dibujar el medio de transporte que nos indica que nos indica el libro. Okay? Now, the name of the transportation appears under each rectangle. Abajo de cada rectángulo aparece el nombre de cada medio de transporte. Starting with the first one, it says airplane. Do you remember what is an airplane? Un avión, very good. That means that inside this rectangle we have to draw an airplane. Vamos a dibujar un avión. Okay? Now, under the name in normal letter, abajo del nombre que está en letra normal, we have the same name using cursive letter. Tenemos el mismo nombre utilizando la letra cursiva. Remember, the teacher Jacob doesn't like cursive letter. But in this occasion, it's important that you trace the cursive letters. Para este ejercicio es importante que ustedes únicamente remarquen las letras cursivas para que de esa forma pues practiquen más y tengan más fuerza en su muñeca. Así es que al final de dibujar los medios de transporte, remarquen las letras cursivas que aparecen en este ejercicio. Very good. So, once again, my exercise, I'm going to explain it on the whiteboard so you can appreciate it better. Lo puse aquí en el pizarrón para que de esa forma, pues, lo vean mejor. Let's begin. Once again, the first rectangle, it says airplane. So, we have to draw an airplane. Now, I'm going to give you the idea. But if you want to do it, if you want to draw it your own way, there is no problem as long as it is an airplane. Yo les voy a dar una idea de cómo hacer un avión, pero si ustedes quieren hacerlo de otra forma, no hay ningún problema, pero tiene que parecerse por lo menos a un avión. Okay? Very good. So, let's begin. First of all, we have the tail and the rest of the airplane, including the 2 wings. Now, most of the airplanes, of all of the airplanes, better said, they contain windows. So we have to put some windows. Tenemos que poner ventanas en los aviones. Okay, so we have our airplane. Very good. Now, the airplane is a means of transportation that appears where? Land, sea, or air. El avión es un medio de transporte que pasa por ¿dónde? Land, tierra, sea, mar, air, por el aire. Air, very good. Let's continue with the motorcycle. Now, what do you think it's a motorcycle? Una motocicleta, very good. And what's the sound of a motorcycle? ¿Cuál creen que sea el sonido de una motocicleta? Very good, excellent. Now, once again, I'm going to give you an idea of how to make a motorcycle. Okay, a motorcycle is composed by two wheels, dos llantas, okay, we have the machinery, la maquinaria, right here, we have the seat and the two sticks so we can grab it. The speed, because the speed we use them, okay, turning the wheel, okay, la velocidad la vamos a cambiar con la, how can I say it, how can I explain it, con el volante of the motorcycle, we can say that, con el volante de la motocicleta, okay, so we have the motorcycle. As you can see, the teacher Jacob is not very good about motorcycles. No soy muy bueno hablando de motos, but I have the idea of how to draw one. Pero al menos, pues tengo la idea de cómo dibujar. So, next to, we have, forgot to mention another question. The motorcycle goes where? By land, by sea, or by air? By land, es terrestre, very good, excellent. Let's continue with another means of transportation. For this, we have the bus. And I am not talking about Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger. That's a toy from Toy Story. I'm talking about a bus. Now, bus in Spanish, un camión o autobús. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how you can make a bus. Okay, these are called tires. Son las llantas, the tires. Now buses, they use big tires. The glass, once again, because without glass we can't see. Without glass or windows we can't see. Sin ventanas pues no podemos ver. Okay, and the back lights, front lights. That's the bus. Okay, now if you want to put some more detail into the drawing, you can make yourselves into the bus. The driver, si ustedes quieren ponerle más detalle a su dibujo, pues pueden hacer al conductor. Si quieren dibujar al teachercito Jacob aquí, a lo mejor aquí va su mejor amigo. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the second row, la segunda fila. The first means of transportation is the ship. Now the ship in Spanish, barco. Okay, now there is one famous ship that is called the Titanic. Hay un barco, el barco más común que nosotros podemos conocer es el barco Titanic. Es un barco que zarpó, que navegó hace mucho tiempo, que desgraciadamente pues chocó con un iceberg y eso hizo que se hundiera. Okay, pero el Titanic is one of the most popular ships around the world. Fue y siempre será uno de los barcos más populares que conoceremos. Okay, so a ship, un barco. Okay, we have a ship like this. Now, in some cases, most of the ships, they wear a flag on top of it. That indicates where they come from. A veces los barcos contienen en la parte de arriba contienen una bandera en la cual indica de dónde viene ese barco o a dónde va dirigido. Okay. Once again, all ships have their own windows and of course the water. Because the ship, it's an mean of transportation that goes by land, sea or sky. El barco es un medio de transporte que pasa por donde? Tierra, land, mar, sea or sky, air, or por el aire. By sea, por el mar, very good. That's why I put the water in it. Okay? If you want to put more detail into your drawing, si quieren ponerle más detalle a su dibujo, pues pueden dibujar ahí un iceberg para ver si no choca. Okay? Very good. Now, let's continue with the next mean of transportation. We have the car. Now, of course, the car is the most popular mean of transportation that goes by land. Es el medio de transporte más popular que existe en la tierra, por las carreteras. Okay? So, for this, we can make a pretty standard model. Podemos hacer un modelo muy común. Something like this. Okay. Ahí está el teachercito Jacob manejando. Está yendo a comprar sus hamburguesas. Okay, very good. Now, if you want to draw and put some more detail into your drawing, there is no problem. Recuerden, si ustedes quieren poner más detalle en su dibujo, no hay ningún problema. So, car, remember, un auto, un coche o un carro. Okay? Now, next to, we have the train. Now, again, this is pretty easy, but do you think it's a train? Train, very good. So, we have our train. Here are some lights. Now, all trains, they contain wagons. Okay, wagon, un vagón. Okay, of course, the tires, the metallic tires, because trains, they use metallic tires because they go through rails, and the rails are made of iron. Los trenes utilizan llantas metálicas hechas de metal porque pues pasan por carriles y los rieles, pasan por rieles y esos rieles están hechos de metal. Por lo tanto, tienen que unirse con el metal de la llanta para que de esa manera pueda el tren andar. Okay? Now the rails, los rieles, also don't forget to put them. And of course, the window, so we can see. continue with the third row, la tercera fila. We start with the helicopter. Now the helicopter, it's a means of transportation that appears up there in the sky. It means it goes by air, va por el aire. Okay? Now the helicopter is something like this. Helicopter goes like this. Okay, very important. The windows, because imagine if we don't have the window at the front of the helicopter, we can't see. So we are going to crash. Nos vamos a estrellar si no tenemos una ventana enfrente para poder ver hacia dónde ir. So we have the helicopter. Next to, we have the boat. Now the boat in Spanish, un bote, and the boat is similar to the ship. Where is the ship? Is similar, but there is one difference. Hay una diferencia. The size, el tamaño. The boat is smaller. Just for example, just for 5 people. In the case of the ship, we can put in hundreds and hundreds of people. En el barco nosotros podemos poner cientos y cientos de personas, pero en un bote a lo máximo podrían caber 5 personas. So it's very small, es muy pequeño. And once again, the boat is a means of transportation, un medio de transporte that goes by sea, que va por el mar. Okay, we have the boat, and finally, the bicycle. Now, what do you think it's a bicycle? Okay, bicicleta, excellent. Now, the bicycle is similar to the motorcycle. The only difference is that there is no energy, okay, there is no energy, there is no machinery that can put it on top of it. No tiene maquinaria, no tiene un motor, no tiene energía la bicicleta para poder andar, como es en el caso de la motocicleta. En el caso de la bicicleta requiere de la energía humana, requiere de nuestra propia fuerza para poder andar. Okay? So we have the bicycle. Now the bicycle, once again, 2 tires, 2 llantas. The seat, el asiento, and the wheel, el volante. The wheel of the bicycle is similar to a rectangle. Okay, el volante de la bicicleta es como el manubrio es como un rectángulo que lo podemos mover izquierda, derecha. Now that you are big boys and big girls, ahorita que ustedes ya son niños grandes y niñas grandes, pues es importante que ustedes, si tienen en casita una bicicleta, pues la puedan aprender a utilizar, porque pues eso va a ayudar a que ustedes tengan un mejor equilibrio con su cuerpo, además de que es muy divertida andar en bicicleta. The teacher Jacob, I love bicycle. Okay, it's very entertaining and very fun to be around the bicycle. Now, that's it for today, my children. Now, once again, once we have finished drawing all of the means of transportation, if you want to paint them, there is no problem. You can do it using your favorite colors. Okay, also, remember, the cursive letter that appears right here is the name of the objects. Recuerden que la letra cursiva que aparece abajo de cada cuadrito es el nombre de los objetos, pero en letra cursiva. Recuerden que al teacher Jacob no le gusta la letra cursiva, pero en este caso es importante que ustedes la remarquen para que puedan tener fuerza en la mano. Okay, now before we go, let's review today's vocabulary one last time. Remember, I am going to say it first. Repeat after me with all of your energy. Vamos a repasar el vocabulario del día de hoy. Recuerden, una vez más, yo lo digo primero, repitan ustedes después de mí para escuchar su pronunciación. Bien fuerte que se escuche. Airplane. Motorcycle. Bus. Ship. Car. Train. Helicopter. Boat. Bicycle. Very good. Excellent pronunciation, my children. So that's it for today. I hope that you have an excellent afternoon. Remember, today was about means of transportation, medios de transporte. Tomorrow we are going to check them one more time. I hope that you have enjoyed your video. Take care. Have an excellent afternoon. Goodbye.